no denying, Filipino pride is taking over the world, and the entertainment industry is all the better for it because diversity and representation have never been more important.
Talaga. Narinig ko yun,
gago.
What the fuck?
Jumped onto the Filipino bandwagon.
Nagsasalita siya
Oh
ng
yeah, he
Tagalog.
does
Oo,
not speak in
sasalita
fucking
siya Tagalog.
But boxing legend Manny Pacquiao and theater icon Leah Salonga
Big up
are
Salonga,
hardly the only Filipinos that have made a
What the fuck
name
is
for
this?
themselves in the U.S.
Let's
Let's
have a
get
look.
to know these 10
she was Mexican.
celebrities you didn't know
Olivia
were
Rodrigo,
Filipino.
no.
I thought Olivia Rodrigo was like half Mexican.
No, you knew that she was half Filipino.
I knew that.
Outrageous, outlandish, and
Oh, that
out of this
motherfucker's
world
Filipino.
fun facts. Our number one pick didn't need any 24-karat magic to become one of the biggest pop stars on the planet.
That's
and you
funny,
best
I like
believe
that.
his uptown funk came from his Filipino roots.
How deep are his Filipino roots? People
Pretty
always
deep.
say
his
that.
His mom is Filipino.
Bruno Mars
Who's
is
Filipino?
Filipino? Yes. What the fuck? I thought it was like, I don't know, his great-grand
Puerto
ancestor or
Rican.
something.
I thought he was Puerto Rican.
His father's Puerto Rican
Ah, that's what
and
it
Jewish
is.
descent. He's often acknowledges the Filipino heritage from his mother's side. Damn. So that's just real.
It
How
is.
come that motherfucker don't speak Tagalog?
Well, because, yeah, you don't need to, I
Of
guess.
course you do. What the
I
hell?
know. It's...
Number 10, Olivia Rodrigo. Seriously, who didn't become obsessed with the song Driver's License at one point?
It was really
Either
good.
you've been living under a rock, or you're just a heartless, broken shell of a man.
song about me.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh yes, Olivia Rodrigo, the 17-year-old Disney star and Billboard chart topper, is part Filipino.
How
and
big?
she's proud of her Southeast Asian heritage
Pretty
too.
big. She sold out.
I'm part Filipina. On my dad's side of the family, my Filipino heritage comes from my great-grandfather.
Before reducing
Nice.
us all into a
Oh, so
huge
maybe her dad is like American Filipino,
Yes.
but then her dad,
Was Filipino.
he's
Filipino.
fucking from Las
First
Piñas,
gen.
bro. You
First
know?
gen.
wild crying mess with her smash hit driver's license.
I like the ending
Yeah,
of this.
grown men cry too, you know. Olivia got her big break when she grabbed the starring role in the TV series spin-off
High School
of
Musical.
High
Absolute utter shit.
2021, and her debut single smashed Spotify's record for single-day streams for a non-holiday song and topped the charts in
is crazy.
8 different countries,
It's actually
including
insane.
the US
Only
and
8?
the UK. She
feel like that
even
fucking
got
song-
Taylor Swift's seal of
Yeah, well, fuck
approval.
Taylor. How about that?
I'm just so in awe of her constantly, and I truly would like not be the songwriter I am today had I not grown up being so inspired by everything
Taylor?
Yeah.
that
the
she
hell?
does.
And fun fact, her favorite
I have one. I would not be the singer-songwriter I am right now if I wouldn't have heard Hef Abbey from the Philippines.
Filipino dish is lumpia, or Filipino egg rolls. Perhaps she could cook some for Tay-Tay one of these days.
I would not be
Tay-Tay.
the actor I am if I had not watched Kim Chiu act before.
Keep watching because our top pick
She's actually good
probably
actor.
got
She's
his
actually not bad. I don't know
swag
why
and
you're throwing
finesse
shade,
from
but, you
his
know.
Filipino mom. Number 9, Darren Criss.
What the fuck is
What?
this?
No way he's
This
Filipino.
Hollywood actor rose to fame for his role as Blaine
The
Anderson
Glee Kid.
Yeah, what? I didn't know that.
in the musical comedy series Glee.
Glee.
The actor/singer/songwriter
Broadway.
also appeared in other Broadway and
Yeah.
film projects,
Yeah, he's
but his
huge.
most significant role to date was playing serial murderer Andrew Cunanan in the FX miniseries The Assassination of Gianni Versace,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
which he won an
Versace.
Emmy and a Golden Globe.
Tell me something, Lee. What terrifies you more, death or being disgraced?
The casting couldn't
Tell me, what terrifies you more? Beat it or no beat it?
have been more appropriate because just like Andrew
May I
Cunanan,
say?
What terrifies you more? Being gong tatawag ng tahalan and being told you're a failure by Louis Ocampo, or being rejected from The Voice?
is
May I-
half Filipino. His mom, Serena, is a native of Cebu City in the
Ah,
Philippines,
Cebu.
while his
Ah,
father
Cebu.
No wonder he can sing. The
I was
genes.
gonna say this. I was gonna say the Filipino genes really
Cebu.
pulled him clutch with a whole
sounds
vocal cast.
Kind of crazy how we know so much about this fucking. It's one of my favorite music industries in the world, so it's actually not that crazy.
was of English, German, and Irish descent. In his Golden Globe speech, he even gave a touching shout-out to his Filipino mother.
This has been a marvelous year for representation in Hollywood, and I am so enormously proud to be a teeny tiny part of that as the son of a firecracker Filipino woman from Cebu that dreamed of coming to this country. And
When Darren got married to his wife Mia in 2019, he even paid tribute to his Filipino roots by wearing the national attire of the Philippines called Barong Tagalog for their wedding reception. Number 8, H.E.R.
Yes, true.
My Tita Joanne would say, "Oh my God, I am so proud of you. You have Grammys. Wow."
This Grammy Award-winning
That is so spot on.
songwriter's stage name is an acronym for having everything revealed.
I like her drummer. His name is Poindexter.
Because she wanted to shift the focus more towards her music rather than her personal life.
That I felt like, let me not put my face on my music. Let me not put a name on my music and just give my music the way that it is, as its pure message.
And obviously, it worked to her advantage after scoring chart-topping hits such
I remember, I think the first video she ever did where she like sort of showed like a bit of her face and stuff was with Bryson Tiller.
Oh, yeah, that's true. And everybody was like,
Holy shit, like she's actually a good looking woman.
yeah.
as best part, Hold On and Hard Place.
This chica tunes, though. Let's be honest now.
But while her, or Gabby Wilson in real life, prefers keeping a low profile, she's not at all shy about the fact that she was born to an African-American father and a Filipino mother. In fact, part of her musical influence was her family's penchant for Filipino-style karaoke. And because Filipinos are known to be great home cooks, H.E.R. grew up loving her mom's authentic homegrown dishes like sinigang, adobo, and kare.
Adobo, we go adobo, eh?
Kare, kare.
This kare looks delicious. It wouldn't be a Filipino meal without steamed rice on the side.
Her mom sure raised
Right.
her well.
Love you, Mom.
Number 7, Manny Jacinto. Fight me on this, but methinks The Good Place is absolutely one of the best sitcoms of all time.
Somebody royally forked up. Somebody forked up. Why can't I say fork?
Not only did it make us ponder on what it truly means to be a genuinely good person, but it also gave us arguably the most lovable member of the Soul Squad, the breakdancing fake Buddhist monk, Jason Mendoza.
By the way, everyone here thinks I'm Taiwanese. I'm Filipino.
Nah, bro, you're Mexican.
Filipino.
That's racist.
That's
The
racist.
show's casting director did good here because actor Manny Jacinto, who played Jason on the show, is a full-blooded Filipino with both his parents hailing from the province of Nueva Ecija in the PH before migrating to Canada when he was...
Not Palawan.
No,
Is
no,
it
no,
Palawan?
it's close to Palawan, but it's not.
Is it the Palayan City?
Palayan City is not
Palayan
even
City.
close to Palawan. What did I read?
Damn,
Sorry.
this is in the middle of nowhere. Jesus.
Province of Nueva Ecija in the PH before migrating to Canada when he was 3 years old. Despite having a degree in applied science in civil
Yeah,
engineering.
nah, he's Filipino. Because I guarantee you those parents were like, yeah, bro.
100%.
Because Filipino parents and
Land of
Latin parents,
opportunity, you get that degree.
so like strict when it comes to that. You want to do art,
He's
sure,
way
but
smarter
back
than
up.
his Good Place character will have you believe. His passion has always been in hip-hop dancing and acting, so he eventually moved to LA to pursue his Hollywood dreams.
Nice.
Actually, the messages that come through and say that, thank you so much for representing the Filipinos, the Asians in general, and being able to see something completely different.
Number 6,
Pretty cool.
Hailee
No
Steinfeld.
way.
Who the hell's Hailee?
Hailee, she's the girl. She's the
Arrow.
girl from
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye, yeah.
She sings?
Yeah, she does. She
The
has a whole.
spotlight shone on American singer-actress Hailee
Yeah, she has
Steinfeld
a whole
when she
singing
became a
career.
household name thanks to her roles in True Grit, Ender's Game, and of course, her memorable role as Emily
Pitch Perfect.
Junk in the Pitch Perfect series.
I'd like to perform an original song that I've been working on. I'm not quite finished with it though, so let's not be dicks about it.
Yeah, I remember seeing her in Pitch Perfect for the first time. I didn't know she was Filipino, though. That's brand new information.
Despite her mostly white
I thought I was going to sneeze.
Oh.
appearance, Hailee is actually of mixed race. She got her Filipino blood from her maternal grandfather, Ricardo Dumasan, who's half African American and half Filipino, and her mother, Sherry, is of English, Filipino, and German descent. She is also the grand niece of Larry Dumasan, the former Filipino child actor who starred with Elvis Presley in his 1963 film Fun in Acapulco.
What a crazy...
Of course you would have freaking a Filipino
a Mexican kid, a Mexican fucking...
I've since been to the Philippines a couple of times, which is so wonderful to be in a place where, you know, you share some of the same DNA with the people that you're you know, surrounded by.
I bet the whole Philippines love that shit.
Oh, we love that.
I
don't know why I said we.
Yeah, any place in South America, like if you're Venezuelan, Colombian, Brazilian, fucking Chilean, Argentinian.
You have 2%?
You have 2%, bro. You have the whole of Chile on your back.
You have the whole of South America.
I swear to you. And it seems the Philippines is the same thing. Because even the fact that this video exists.
And here, most part Filipinos are incredible singers. Maybe it really is in their genes.
Possible theory.
Number 5, Dave Bautista.
No way!
I thought this fucker was Mexican.
Come on, man. You know me.
Chill out,
Great
man.
WWE.
Of course, everybody knows the longest reigning WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Look at that.
And it seems like his acting jobs inside the wrestling ring proved to be an advantage when the celebrity formerly known as Bautista decided to cross over onto the big screen.
Such a good cast.
Who doesn't love Drax the Destroyer, the lean, mean fighting machine with a big heart in the Guardians of the
And a
Galaxy?
peanut of a brain.
He did so well, though.
I have single-handedly vanquished the beast.
But if you're wondering why Dave sports a tattoo of the Philippine flag on his shoulder and 3 stars and a sun inked on his left elbow, that's because Dave's dad, David Michael Bautista, is of Filipino descent. His grandparents from his father's side were Filipino immigrants, and his paternal grandfather used to serve in the Philippine military too.
I think that with a lot of Filipinos, they're just very driven. So I think that, you know, that one trait I think I definitely got from my grandfather, even more so than my father.
Number 4, Nicole Scherzinger. So this pussycat doll can sing, dance, and judge in a reality.
Pussycat dolls, right? Yeah.
Pussycat dolls. That whole the whole concept of that
Pussycat dolls is
show and perform on Broadway. Heck, she can even do celebrity impersonations. Wait a minute, is there anything Nicole Scherzinger can't do?
I don't even know.
Twinkle, little star.
What the fuck
I
she's
guess
trying to
you
be?
can thank her multiracial heritage for her multi-talented genes. See, Nicole's biological father, Alfonso Valiente, is Filipino, but later on when her parents separated and her mom, Rosemary, married Gary Scherzinger, Nicole took her stepdad's surname. This didn't mean, though, that she had forgotten her Filipino heritage.
That makes
In
sense.
fact,
That's
Nicole
also why she
recently
looks so
recorded
good all
a
the time.
Filipino song entitled Pañaco,
That's
or
right.
Pañaco.
Yeah, and
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Pañaco.
Yeah, and I think it's Rock Santos who composes it.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
What the
I
heck?
think so. I'm not completely sure. But...
Pañaco.
Pañaco.
Pañaco. What's her name?
Scherzinger, Nicole.
Scherzinger.
Yeah.
It's like that name.
Yeah.
But ABS Star Music.
It's Tori Laureta, sorry.
Troy Laureta.
Damn.
Pañaco. What the fuck?
Yep. It's actually not bad pronunciation at all.
It slaps.
That's actually good.
This is actually a good song. I don't speak Filipino, but in this case, it doesn't really matter. What do people say? I want to see what her version sounds expensive. Nicole Scherzinger finally sang in Tagalog. Yeah, she can sing, bro.
Yeah. Well, also, I remember watching her in Cats.
Yeah, she could sing.
Here in London when she was here doing Cats.
I can't hear even a slight American accent.
Yeah.
Damn.
Pretty cool. I thought it sounded pretty spot on.
Okay, I fuck
Wow,
with
okay, Nicole.
In collaboration with a Filipino-American
Troy.
musical director.
Oh.
There it is.
And how can you not stand a multilingual diva?
Yes, queen.
Number 3, Manila Luzon. Her drag name should already be a dead giveaway, given that Manila is the capital of the Philippines and Luzon is its largest island. She even impersonated infamous First Lady Imelda Marcos on season 3 of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Don't cry for me, Filipinos.
Yes, darling. Yeah.
But in case you missed the Filipino connection, Manila Luzon, whose Carl Westerberg in real life is born to an American father and a Filipina mother. When he was a kid, Carl even practiced Philippine folk dances where his love for performing began until he sashayed his way into the world of drag and transformed into one of America's his way into the world of
insane.
How did I know
Absolute
you were going to
insane.
pause there?
What the fuck?
drag and transformed into one of America's fiercest queens.
Here I have Lady Bunny's last will and testicle.
Read her all you want for her charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent, but you certainly can't clock Manila's in-depth knowledge of Filipino cuisine.
This is my dad's favorite.
Leche flan.
Leche flan. Now let's see if you guys made this right.
Ole, quesillo.
Quesillo, but it's leche flan.
It's leche.
Okay, I'm gonna take this home with me.
Number 2.
I hate leche flan. I hate quesillo. That shit tastes so weird.
It's just like an omelette.
Yeah. They used to give it to me in every party.
Yeah, so,
Back
okay.
home, they have a weird mix. Let me tell you a story.
Okay, go ahead.
So, I don't know if you guys do the same in the Philippines, but we have this weird mix where you have cake, birthday cake. This usually happens in children's parties.
Mm-hmm.
You have birthday cake, which is really bad, and just with some fucking weird frosting that's like, it creeps me out.
Yeah.
But the cake itself was nice. The batter and the actual cream inside the cake, nice. But the fucking thing, how is that edible? And he's like made for like Disney frozen princess or something, and the fucking drawing is all backwards. Anyways, we're in the hood now, yeah. And now then there's like gelatin. They give you gelatin, milk gelatin.
No.
Yes. It's gelatin and it's got some fucking
condensed
milk in the middle. What the fuck? And then on top of that, you go to the next table, leche flan, quesillo.
Yes.
Bro, the weirdest combo ever. And then if you didn't take from each thing, there would be like it's that's like rude. Like, what's wrong with you? Why are you not eating the fucking quesillo, leche con flan, whatever the weird gelatin we made with condensed milk? I want to go home, Mom.
Batalon. Marvel fans may have their own opinions about who played Peter Parker best, but one thing Tom Holland's version of Spider-Man blessed us with is his best buddy, Ned Leeds.
Yeah, I knew that fucker was Filipino.
From YouTube.
I'm not.
Representation wins in the Marvel Cinematic Universe for casting full-fledged Filipino actor Jacob Batalon, whose parents migrated from the Philippines to Hawaii when he was a kid.
We sing karaoke a lot.
Okay.
We'd have big barbecues for no reason.
Yep.
Every day I had like adobo and sinigang.
Despite Ned Leeds being a Caucasian character in the comic books,
bro, saying it like that shit's a bad thing.
Bro, you're living life.
You grew up nice, blood.
Undeniable chemistry with Tom Holland during their casting secured him the highly coveted role of Spidey's BFF.
Can you spit venom?
Any idea? No. It's distillation.
Can you summon an army of spiders? No, Ned.
Before we go to our number 1
I wonder if it'd be funny if in the next...
That casting must have been a blast.
It'll be funny as fuck if... when he comes back to if Tom Holland ever does another Spider-Man, comes back and Ned is ripped. He looks like a Filipino god.
Like Bautista.
Yeah, like Dave Bautista.
Do us a solid and make sure to smash the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Don't forget busting content, and of course, be sure to turn on notifications in your app settings.
The plug.
Number 1, Bruno Mars. It's a shame that a lot of so-called woke millennials accuse this Grammy-winning singer-songwriter.
Woke means?
It's sort of like of new thinking.
Progressive. Yeah, I remember you
Of
explained it.
appropriating black culture with his music, especially since Bruno Mars doesn't have any African American roots. But Bruno maintains that he's not a culture vulture, and his influences like Michael Jackson, Prince, and James Brown shouldn't be held against him and his music. Although, to be fair, the Versace on the Floor singer, whose real name is Peter Gene Hernandez, does recognize the merit in all the
That's
criticism.
his name?
Yeah, Peter G.
Peter? Bruno's name is Peter? What the fuck?
Although, to be fair, the Versace on the Floor singer, whose
Peter Hernandez.
Gene
Hernandez. This fuck is Filipino and Mexican.
real name is Peter Gene Hernandez, does recognize the merit in all the criticism. His father, after all, is half Puerto Rican,
Yeah, that's true. We just looked it up.
Ashkenazi Jew, and his mom, Bernadette Bayat, was Filipino.
Nice name.
Bruno's
Bernadette is a
mother
really nice
migrated from the Philippines to Hawaii.
So many Filipino people went to Hawaii.
Yes, they did.
You know?
There was a big movement of that.
Why?
I don't know.
Island life. Yeah, island life. I get it. Yeah, that's
He worked
true.
as a hula dancer. She met Bruno's musician father when they performed in the same show. During his Super Bowl halftime show in 2014, Bruno honored his late Filipino mom by putting her name in his drum set.
Nice. Oh yeah, I remember this.
Which of these?
What the fuck?
So sweet. Actually, there was a handful of people that I didn't know they were Filipino.
No idea. Nicole Scherzinger had a song, Pangaku. What the fuck? That
I
song
knew that, but I
slaps.
didn't know she was Filipino.
What the hell?
What?